A new video on Meta. I haven't done this in a long time. It's so high priced. October 5th, Sunday. Let's take a look at it, Meta. So it had the big move down from 740 to the April low, which was 481. Then it came all the way up, double bottomed at 481. Look at that right there. And that was it. It took off from there as the market did, of course, too. And you can see it go up right here, 520, all the way to 660. Came out of this little wedge here, went up to 700. Yeah, it's putting in these little moves back and forth. Went up again, 740. That was back in July, June, July. And look at this, sideways, then a big gap up. Must have been good earnings. That was on that July 31st date. Went up even further. It's very choppy to trade there. Look at this, went down, then back up. Very tough. And then right here after this high 796, he went down. It's weird. It had the buy here coming out of this wedge, you could say. You draw a real tight line here. And I don't know, maybe it was news that day too on the 22nd, but after that, it didn't work. It went all the way back down. The algo didn't even pick this up as a sell, so that wasn't a good move right here. One of the rare moves. Came out of this wedge again, very oversold. You're talking 750 line. Went up again, and then look at this right back. So another tough move. This was a little better move to 760 on 915. You get at 790. And where we're at right now, very overbought. That was at 918, 780. Look at this. So that could have been the sell. That could have been your shot. You're at top point here, very overbought. And look what happens the next day. Very solid on this move. So this move is working well. 780, you're at 711. Look at this. Red over white. Look at this clear move. Red, white. It's not even a wave. See, you start to see waves. It means it's very tough volatility. This is straight down. That candle is nothing. That's a total fake out, nothing candle. Another one. And you come back in and you're going even lower right now. So you're at 711. Yeah, what's the move next? Well, you have right here, July, you have 690 a few times. And after that, it's just really line to line, 690, then it'll be 680. You can see right here, it's going down pretty good. See the weekly chart? Yeah, the weekly chart looks like it peaked back here in July. You see that stochastic 92, came back up again, 90 lower, and look at this. We're at 53 in the weekly. This is a big drop. It's been dropping for some time. Yeah, the monthly, look back at the monthly too. Look at this loop in 2022. If you bought Meta at the low, 153 stochastics, it was 93. 93. This went to 700, almost 800. Can you believe this chart? Look at this. Take off. Little move here. So weekly, you can make bank. Weeklies are very good. So look at that. Big U. It's a perfect U. All right. 98.51 stochastics back in 2023. Look at it again. Then you go to 96 and 229.24. You're getting lower. Right here and here 92, 1031, 2024. You did come back up a little bit here, 92 again, 829, 2025. You can see this divergence though. It's getting lower and lower, the strength. It's pointing down right now, monthly. Now, quarterly is still very strong. You're going up. So that's where we're at on that. Let's look at FinViz on Meta. Big wedge they have here, February, and then from April. Look at that. And it's going right out of the wedge. That's a good pattern right there. The lines. Weekly, you see from that 2022, you went up. There's a move down, a few little moves. There's the bigger move from February to April, and then we took off. Monthly, look at that low. Weekly low. If you bought at 90 with the 710, he said, I still can't believe it. And it broke really that 384 and took off. All right, so market cap is 1.7, I believe that's trillion now. There's so many numbers, I can't even read it. And you can see the income, 71 billion. Insiders own 13%, institutions 68. Going back 10 years, 665% return for 103 years. You can see recently, though, the past month, a week, quarter, it's not doing well. Gauges in development, social media platforms, of course. Find communities and grow business. Family apps segment at Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp. What else? Got virtual reality related consumer hardware. Company is founded, of course. Mark Zuckerberg, the key guy, 2004. Wow, long time ago. Now, what's the recent news here? Why are we going down here? Analyst says glasses will be low volume product. AI stocks will face show me test. Why fears $1 trillion bubble are growing? Yeah, everything's part of the bubble. 3 must on artificial intelligence. What else? I see all this news right here. I don't see nothing on Facebook. Meta trending expands AI assistance. October 2nd. OpenAI is worth 500 billion, possibly like the world's most valuable startup. Meta earns buy rating. I don't know. I don't see now. Let me see what we're talking about in StockTwits. Unlikely Meta never broke below April earnings. This will run this week. Meta news. All right. I don't see nothing really. Nothing. IPO 2012. Earnings October 29th, it looks like. All right. So, it was choppier trading in here. It wasn't as easy. Every chart's different. Doesn't matter if it's $1 billion company or whatever. This is very choppy to trade. Here was off. This was a good move now because you're short. Weekly's going right down. So always look at your weekly where you're at. So when you're at the weekly 221, 2025, and you cross over and look what happened, you start to see the flow. Now it could be like this, a wave, wave up. This is a straight down, straight up pretty much. This is more of scattered. See this? You're going up. It's not as clean, but you are going down right now. So you're gonna look for at 710, right at the 710 we're at now, and then set 690. Look at these wicks. And then you're going, pretty much line by line, as you can see these moves. Now, my algo hasn't been that good picking these up. I'm looking back, it wasn't that great. That's why I don't trade this. It's not very good to trade. I mean, that was a good trade right now. And you look back from on the weekly was very good to trade. Right here. This move all the way out from 2022 is very good longs. This is basically a long. And then this is strong short. Took out all the longs and then they got back in. It's double bottom, 550, they got back in. So this is why I don't trade this. The algorithm picked this up. It's way too higher priced. Now it is a good short right now. We'll see how far this goes before a bounce. See what happens next on this. All right, so that's Meta. I haven't done it in a while. Check it out. We'll see what happens if we get out even further, these levels, or we get a bounce. And it has to clear back up again now, 780, 90, and then back above 796. That's it. Please subscribe to Mike Human Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.
Look, look at my shirt. You like it?
Right.
All right.